It's TV time with your friend Mr. Puzzles. TV time. Take a break from your troubles. Sit down, crisscross applesauce, and go flipping through the channels to see what we come across. Whoops! That was a TV show for grown-ups.
Hello Internet, welcome to SMG4 Theory, the show where we solve this Puzzlevision of lore. Today we're going to see where the main storyline of SMG4 might go and how Puzzlevision is not only the one pulling the strings, but also the one who will fall from its own ambitions. For those who haven't watched the previous theories, I recommend to watch them. I'm going to briefly explain what even is Puzzlevision. Puzzlevision is an overcoming SMG4 antagonist and presumably the one pulling the strings behind this show. We haven't seen a lot of him, only appearing physically at the end of What Be 2023 and the new recent episodes, but we've seen a lot of times this symbol. This symbol is practically the Puzzlevision signature, and we've seen it everywhere. From the letter that one-shot Ren got when he was homeless to the TV in the latest episode of SMG4. In addition, for what we've seen of him now, it appears that Puzzlevision is way more self-aware than the other characters and seems to be above the main cast in terms of power. In fact, in the last year, Puzzlevision was the one who orchestrated everything in the SMG4 universe. How? Well, if you look closely in the last 3 SMG4 movies, you can see some elements that hint toward Puzzlevision. For example, the TV thing that gave SMG4 the demon keyboard in It's Gotta Be Perfect, the numerous TVs in Western Spaghetti, and you know the TV man himself at the end of What Be 2023. The thing about Puzzlevision is that its decisions made a chain reaction that led to the main events in the last 3 SMG4 movies. Why, you may ask? Well, to understand that, let's look at the plots of the last 3 SMG4 movies. For It's Gotta Be Perfect, the entire castle gets destroyed by the effects of the demon keyboard and made the SMG4 crew leave Peach's castle and move into the showgrounds. For Western Spaghetti, the entire SMG4 crew, while on a train that supposedly went to the far west, was kidnapped and put into a simulation where one-shot Ren literally made Meggy insane until Tari gets them out of there with her powers and patience. Meanwhile, for What Be 2023, the plot is less intense, but still really exciting. SMG4 and SMG3 break into Marty's hotel to get back SMG3's sussy notebook, and after a super cool action-packed adventure and a banger sung inside Marty's hotel,
Hit on your hand and stroke my cock.
SMG4 and 3 are able to finally take the sussy notebook and Marty and get Mario arrested. Every SMG4 movie listed here have some things in common, like being orchestrated by Puzzlevision, and all of them have a really interesting story, and even if you are not observant, you can actually see that these movies are completely different genres, and that's exactly the thing. Puzzlevision is experimenting with different genres, trying to find the most profitable one for the media industry, and create almost endless entertainment. Puzzlevision is more like the circus master of SMG4, the one controlling the act, in this case the show, and overall organising the different events that are happening as a whole. With a new SMG4 movie coming, it's probable that Puzzlevision might be defeated, but here's the thing. For what we've seen of it now, Puzzlevision is someone or something that controls the SMG4 channel and is trying to create endless entertainment not only for the media industry, but for the audience as a whole, and it is just being defeated for good. It doesn't really emphasize it as the one pulling the strings. So either 2 scenarios might happen. 1. Puzzlevision just being defeated for good and offing of existence, or 2. Puzzlevision being defeated in his material form, aka the TV man body, but not disappearing for good. Or what might happen is Puzzlevision might take a backseat and help the future SMG4 villains. That would be pretty fitting for his character for what we've seen of him as of now, and it would make space for a lot of creative ideas for SMG4 villains. In addition, for Puzzlevision, it would still be a win because the future SMG4 villains will still create good stories for the media industry, and that is Puzzlevision's ultimate goal. But hey, that's just a theory, an SMG4 theory. Thanks for watching.